Alright, here's the review for Transformers BotBots Series 3, CrackleCorn. CrackleCorn is another one of the arcade renegades. So he came in that exclusive. Well, I don't know if it was exclusive. I can't remember ever seeing it in stores, but apparently it did show up in stores. But that exclusive 16 pack that had 8 original molds and then 8 basically an assortment of either repaints or just re-inclusions of BotBots from previous series, and he was one of the original, the new molds, and he obviously turns into a little container of popcorn here. And I think it's a pretty good popcorn mode. I think that the detail on the top is pretty nice, good color, good texture. One thing that I really like, so he's got these like stripes going all along the side of him, right? And his arms attached in the side here, but they actually painted I guess they only did it on one side. Whatever. They painted the side of his arm so it would kind of like continue that red stripe, which I think that the like arcade renegades in general seem to have a bit more paint applied to them, so to make them feel a little bit more premium since it was in this special pack. So I really like that they did that. But transformation, you just take the legs and fold them out from the bottom here. Take the top and pull it up, and like something about like this slider in particular is just really satisfying. It's just like it's very nice. And then the arms here are also on sliders. I find it's easy to just kind of like leverage them out from the side. And there you have CrackleCorn in his robot mode. He's got no eyes, which is a little odd, but he does have a little smile here, and you can kind of, I guess, imagine that this space is where an eye would be, but it's not there, so it's a little strange, but overall, I really like him. I'd say the articulation, you can just rotate his arms, and that's pretty much it. You can do his legs back a little bit to get him to like look up, but he's kind of top heavy, so and if he's not totally on center, it's kind of hard to stand him. But yeah, he's a pretty fun little guy overall. I'd say that robot mode I think is going to get a 4 out of 5 for me. Like it's pretty good, but it's not like it doesn't really do anything super spectacular. It's just sort of like an average little guy. I think that the alt mode is going to get the full 5 out of 5 for me. I think that the alt mode looks really good, and I like how the paint carries down from the arm. And then transformation, I think I'm actually going to give a 4 out of 5 instead of the average 3 out of 5, just because of that little. I find that motion to be really satisfying. Like, I don't know how this has changed versus other BotBots that have that same sort of like transformation step, but I find that it stays up a lot better than those guys, and it just feels really satisfying when you're doing it. So I think that's going to give him a slight little extra point in transformation. I know most of them I just give 3 out of 5s, but I think I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5 in transformation. And then, so yeah, that's the total score would make him a, 13 out of 15? So 4-star BotBot, and the higher end of that, he's a pretty good little guy, Not crazy. I think a good argument can be made for 12 out of 15 as well, just because of the, if you're not counting that extra point for transformation. But I think I'm going to give him a 13 out of 15, which makes him 4 stars. But yeah, I like him a lot. And he's just as satisfying to go back into alt mode, where you just, and there he is, a little thing of popcorn. There's BotBots Series 3 CrackleCorn.